We have a highly requested film reaction today. We're going to be looking over four-star wide receiver prospect Isaiah Mozee, current Oregon commit, but a guy who's projected to flip from the Ducks to the Huskers. So in today's video, we're going to look over the best of the best from his high school career and see the good, the bad, but most importantly, the stuff that we are super excited to see potentially for the next 3 to 4 years as Nebraska Cornhusker. So before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button if you're fired up about this prospect. I know I am. And hey, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. I post a video every single day about Nebraska football, Nebraska recruiting, and videos just like this. So if you're a diehard fan of this program and you enjoy daily content, talking about your favorite team, what are you doing? Please hit that subscribe button. It would help me out greatly. But without further ado, let's get into it looking over Isaiah Mozee. All right, let's just start it off with Isaiah. As always, this is the first time I'm watching this, so reacting live with you guys. And man, I'm excited. So again, plays for Lee Summit North, just outside of Kansas City in Missouri. And right off the bat, nice grab, breaks a tackle, spin move, and he's going to take it to the house. You see that run after catch ability right off the gate. Quick little screen pass. Once again, nice little move to cut it to the outside. At breakaway speed, runs about a 4.4. Another nice juke and say, hey, nobody can catch me. I'm going to take that in 4.6. So one thing I love about Isaiah Mozee, he's not the tallest in the world, only listed at 6 foot tall, but man, is he quick. He has, again, great run after the catch, has a nice juke move, a spin move, and he has great hands. You're about to see that in his film. So it looks like he's in the backfield here. Yeah, it's a nice quick cut. He's just so athletic, so dynamic as a player. And he's the guy that if he commits to Nebraska, he can play all over the field at that slot receiver, as wide receiver Z, perhaps even in the backfield like you're seeing right now. Just a do-it-all, utility knife type of guy. Again, Matt Rhule loves prospects like that. Again, Isaiah Mozee's a 4-star receiver, has offers all over the country. Current Oregon commit, he's been that way since April, but there's rumors that that's going to change very soon. Once again, just run after the catch, man. That's a huge asset. A lot of these receivers, again, they have that ability to have good speed or good hands, but they don't necessarily know how to make a move. That's not the case with Mozee here, clearly. Poor defense, poor pass as well. He says, I'm just going to take that to the house. No problem. No problem. And as a high school coach, it is the easiest play call in the world to have a 4-star wide receiver say, hey, just give him the football. We'll put him on a screen, we'll put him on a quick little slant, get him the football, and let him do the rest. Nice little route running to come back to that football once again on a screen. And you see the rest as well. So he's been lining up at wide receiver Z for the majority of this film reaction. Nice go route. Yep, there is the hands. 50-50. We'll go back to that, actually. We'll see that for a second time. A little bit of an underthrown football, so he adjusts his body to go back to get 2 hands on it and bring it down for a big gain. Once again, on the near side. Yeah, I like that little delayed screen. He's just so dynamic. He reminds me a lot of Wan'Dale Robinson, just a little bit bigger and a little bit faster. Yeah, they've went back to this play time and time again with him on that near side. Now in the backfield, breaks the first tackle, breaks another one. Tell me he takes it all the way. Tell me he takes it all the way. Nice stiff arm. Ah, close. It should be noted, Isaiah is not playing defense. Not sure if he is or not throughout his high school career, but we haven't seen any on his film. Again, Lee Summit North's one of the best programs in the country, so I wouldn't expect him to play both ways. But the fact that he plays 2 positions, that's good enough. Now in the slot, nice job to once again get to that football. It's a bad pass. He gets it in for the touchdown. Now at wide receiver X. Little stop and pop, go back to the football, and let him do the rest. His route running is so smooth. It's so clean. It's very developed for a wide receiver. We've seen him go on a multitude of packages, whether that's, again, a quick screen, an out route like you just saw, a go route, a dig route. Man, he can do it all. Oh, I like this play concept already. Yeah. Little roll it to the left. Another just screen. Say, hey, give it to my best player. He will take care of business. No problem. And this is one of the funner film reactions I've done. I mean, it's just fun to watch this guy ball out. He's a stud. There's a reason why he's a 4-star. Again, I'm going to save the rest of my thoughts until the end, the good, the bad, and everything. Of course, we'll get to our final takes. And we'll talk about his recruitment by both Oregon and Nebraska. Do I actually think if the Huskers will land him? Once again there at wide receiver X. Yeah, he just loves that stop and pop to go back to the football. He always breaks that first tackle too. That's a trait that you rarely see in wide receivers. Again, mostly you see in running backs, but I think the fact that he's been in the backfield time and time again throughout his career is definitely benefiting him. Again, breaking that tackle, using his arms. And once again, just a little half spin, juke. Can't bring me down. So dynamic. I mean, we're talking on levels, again, Wan'Dale Robinson levels. Just utility knife, can do everything. I'm just waiting for him to play quarterback, because we've seen that from Michael Terry and Jeremiah Jones, other guys that Nebraska has been after in the past. Little crosser over the field, quick juke once again. Again, that first guy never brings him down, never. Also, we got to rate the uniforms. I like the little all black and all whites they got going there at least Summit North. It's pretty dope. We'll watch this one. We'll watch a couple more, and then we'll get to my final takes, the good and the bad. Nice little push off. Again, just a little bit there to come back to that football. This is a very developed playbook for high school football. That's what I've noticed. And it should be noted that their coach is Jamar Mozee, his dad, who's now with Nebraska as an offensive analyst. So there you go. Good addition for the Huskers. Of course, we've talked about that on my channel. All right, last one here. All wide. Looks like another just delayed screen. First guy, can't bring him down. No biggie. Good game. All right, so that was Isaiah Mozee. Now let's get into my takes and opinions, the pros and the cons. All right, let's just go to the pros. Number one, the things you can't teach. We saw the speed. We saw the athleticism. Man, it popped time and time again. And honestly, the thing that impressed me the most was that run after catch ability. That's something that you rarely see in wide receiver prospects, but he's a guy who can do it all. He can play in the slot. He can play wide receiver Z, and you feel good about if he's going to get a catch in a Nebraska uniform, he'll take it 10, 20, 30 more yards down the field for you. So that was the thing that impressed me the most. But number two, very fluid route running. Good hands. We saw him go up for a couple of jump balls time and time again. Again, not the biggest guy in the world, only listed at 6 foot, but man, does he use his size very well. And yeah, very athletic. Number three, I really liked him playing in the backfield, and you saw that on his film. The fact that he has that running back experience, he has a nice juke move, a nice spin move. He stiff-armed a man a couple of times. He broke a lot of tackles. So yeah, I mean, he keeps those legs churning. The fact that he's played multiple positions is huge for him in his future at wide receiver. So honestly, man, there's a lot of pros from what we just watched. He's one of the best wide receivers in the country, and Oregon has a good one for now, but Nebraska's back in the mix. Now, what were the only cons from what I just watched? Again, I wish we saw a little bit more of him going up for jump balls, again, to display the hands. A lot of times they were not too much contested. You get a quick screen or a quick slant, but the route running was so good. Again, the speed was so good. The hands will fix itself. Don't worry about that. Again, that can be developed very easily at the college level. That was really the only con I had. I mean, he ran the entire route tree. That's something that I always look for from wide receivers. He had those things that you can't teach, the speed, the athleticism, the acceleration. So, man, very good wide receiver prospect. And like I said earlier, again, there's a reason why he's a top 200 prospect in America. So as of right now, he's committed to the Oregon Ducks, but with Nebraska adding his dad to the coaching staff, that just adds to a bunch of rumors that he's going to decommit. Again, that's something that's been going around for a while now, that Oregon and him will no longer be in connection, that he's going to decommit from the Ducks. So if he were to decommit from Oregon, which as of recording this right now, he is not decommitted, Nebraska, you've got to think, is that number one school that he would probably commit to. He's been on campus multiple times for the Huskers, and he loves Lincoln. So, man, Nebraska has a real shot to land this guy, and I hope we do just that. So let me know down below, were you impressed by the film of Isaiah Mozee? Again, comment that, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you made it this far in the video. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.